And they're off. Say, Florida Sandy breaks on top, but there goes Squirtle Squirt. And Squirtle Squirt is up to take the lead in the first 100 yards. Say, Florida Sandy is running in second. Left bank, third on the outside. Then Big E, followed by Alanan. And the trailer is Sly Old Buck. And they're chasing Squirtle Squirt down the backstretch. Got a 2-length lead. Left bank second on the outside. The opening quarter in 22 3/5 seconds. Say, Florida Sandy third on the rail. 2.5 lengths back to Big E and Alanan. Sly Old Buck trails the field. Squirtle Squirt scampers clear by 3 on the far turn. Left bank chasing second. Say, Florida Sandy is third. Squirtle Squirt gets a half, and 44 2 will arrive at the top of the stretch with a 3-length lead over left bank. It's another 3 lengths back to Say, Florida Sandy. Then Big E, Alanan, Sly Old Buck, Squirtle Squirt. Jerry Bailey now asking for a bit more from Squirtle Squirt. At the 8th pole there by 2. Left bank is bearing down on him. Squirtle Squirt bracing for left bank. The diminutive Squirtle Squirt trying to hold off the oncoming left bank. And left bank got by him. Left bank takes the lead 50 yards out to win it by a neck.
Horses making their way to the track for the Breeders' Cup Sprint. Let's recheck the odds for you. Extra Heat at 14 to 1. Squirtle Squirt 9. Kona Gold 4 to 1. Caller 1 at 12 and Delaware Township 11 to 1. Full field of 14 for the race. Left bank 11. El Corredor at 4 to 1. 8 to 1. Mozart swept overboard at 9 to 2. And 2 long shots, Peeping Tom and Hook and Ladder. And they'll make the turn, and we'll take a look at the post parade for the Breeders' Cup Sprint. Number 1 Extra Heat, 3-year-old filly, purchased for $5,000. Filly safely kept, and Desert Stormer had won the other 2 sprints held at Belmont. Extra Heat, a perfect 10 for 10 at 6 furlongs, but against males for the first time. Bet on Sunshine is the 2 and is at a gray beard. He's 9 years old, 3rd in the sprint last year and in 97. His owner, 71-year-old David Holloway, has Bet on Sunshine racing scenes painted on the side of his van. Number 3, Squirtle Squirt. Blair Landsman, son of the owner, named this 3-year-old colt after his favorite Pokemon character, Squirtle. Bobby Frankel has trained him into the nation's top 3-year-old sprinter, but 0 for 2 against older horses. Number 4 is Kona Gold, the defending champion, his 4th start in the sprint. Last year he gave Alex Solis his first Breeders' Cup victory after 31 straight losses. Kona Gold lost his last start, the ancient title, but the first time he'd tasted defeat since March of 2000. 5, Alanan. Breeder Arthur Hancock loves to write music and sing. Made a country album in the 80s, and earlier this year a bluegrass CD. The title song, Sunday Silence, the name of his horse of the year. Alanan hasn't won since May. 6 furlongs might be a little short. 6, Caller 1. Co-owner Carolyn Chapman's son James trains this 4-year-old gelding, 4th in last year's sprint. He's good at 6 furlongs, but has raced only 3 times this year and not since July. 7 is Delaware Township, a Florida-bred 5-year-old trained by Ben Perkins. 10th in the sprint last year after winning the Forest Hills. Comes into 2001 with the same prep, hoping for better results. Has won 3 of 4 at Belmont. 8 is Left Bank, who also runs well at Belmont. He's 4 for 5. Michael Tabor paid $600,000 for him. Scored his first Grade 1 win in his last start, the Vosburgh, at 7 furlongs, probably his best distance. 9, 5-Star Day, 30-year-old Bo Greeley, whose brother John owns part of the horse, hopes for a better result than last year when he was bumped at the start, finished last. Only 2 starts this year, the most recent in August. 10 is El Corredor. Hal Earnhardt of Arizona owns what he calls the world's largest auto retailer. He hopes this Bob Baffert-trained colt can truck on into the winner's circle. He's won 7 of his last 8. The only loss to Fusaichi Pegasus in last year's Jerome, and 2 for 2 at this distance. 11 is Mozart, and like the composer, he's been precocious from the start. The Irish-bred, owned, ridden, and trained 3-year-old, regarded as Europe's top sprinter. He's been off the board only once in 9 career starts, but has never raced on dirt. 12 is Swept Overboard with Craig Delassie. Former college professor Paul Redham made a lot of money in the home mortgage business, spent $700,000 of it on Swept Overboard, who beat Ancient Title, who beat Kona Gold in the Ancient Title. 13 is Peeping Tom. Vietnam vet Luis Malazzo claimed this horse, his first, for $40,000 last year. He's earned more than $700,000 since then. Peeping Tom fourth behind Delaware Township in the Forest Hills. And Hook and Ladder, the hunch bet of the day, as we honor the fire department heroes of September 11th, trained by John Kimball, who has a veterinary degree but is now a top New York trainer. Hook and Ladder on a 4-race losing
ladder at 90-1. Long shots on the outside. A lot of speed there down toward the inside. Extra heat. Squirtle Squirt's got a lot of speed. And the defending champion Kona Gold, look for him to come from somewhere near the back of the pack early. He's got a powerful late run. There in the gate. Extra heat springs out of the gate, and caller one is flashing his speed too. 5-Star Day joins the fray, and Squirtle Squirt right there running in fourth. Left bank is fifth. Hook and Ladder sixth on the outside by 2. Delaware Township is now running in 7th. El Corredor is 8th. Aladdin is 9th. Kona Gold is under a busy ride, but he's dropped back to 10th. Mozart off last, and he's now 11th. Peeping Tom swept overboard, and Bet on Sunshine, the last of them all. He's 15 lengths from the lead. They tore through that opening quarter in 22 2/5 seconds. And Extra Heat is flooding her speed here, coming to the top of the stretch, holding off caller one for the moment. Squirtle Squirt is just in behind them. 5-Star Day is kicking in on the far outside. The whip is out on left bank. Swept overboard is coming up the inside, and Delaware Township coming with a resolute rally down the middle of the track. It is still Extra Heat. Here comes Squirtle Squirt. Call one on the outside. Squirtle Squirt. Call one. Extra Heat. A driving finish. Here's the winner. Squirtle Squirt has won it over Extra Heat. Close the third between Swept Overboard and Call one. So it is Squirtle Squirt winning it here. The Bobby Frankel jinx is done. Jerry Bailey aboard the winner in 108-2.
And who would have guessed that it would be Squirtle Squirt that would break the Frankel Ophir string in the Breeders' Cup? When all else fails, just rely on favored Flute and favored You. Taste defeat in the earlier races. Frankel was thinking probably that he may never get one, and Squirtle Squirt breaks the Frankel string. Watching from ever for Bobby Frankel until Squirtle Squirt gets home. David Landsman, the owner of this 3-year-old colt by Marquetry out of Lost the Code by Lost Code. Bred in Kentucky by Dr. Audrey Narducci, trained by Bobby Frankel, ridden by Jerry Bailey. And speed held up. The speed horses were there. And Squirtle Squirt just beating the filly. Extra Heat. It looked for a while like a filly would take another sprint at Belmont. But here he is, the free horse, Jerry Bailey, getting Squirtle Squirt home. A $30,000 Keeneland yearling named after a Pokemon character. Squirtle Squirt, of all horses, breaks the Bobby Frankel Breeders' Cup jinx.